A lot of black men are breaking themselves into jail. Like, they don't
Mm.
realize. They think like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get the bag and then I'm gonna be great. Like once I get the bag and you breaking yourself into jail, you're gonna get the bag and now you're gonna feel imprisoned by the lifestyle that you created. And you have no idea how to get out of that.
Damn. And let's do it in terms of black women.
Right.
Let's spin it around too, because like for black women, we can get caught up into breaking ourselves into a prison of only focusing on the physical. So we have on the one side where it's only focused on the financial, and then on our side, you know, we can trap ourselves into, we have the BBL trend, trap ourselves into nose jobs, you know, like the hair stuff, and being so obsessed with how we physically look so we can attract the man of our dreams who wants us for the physical, and he's not concerned about our spiritual health. He's not praying for us. He's not praying over us. Like, so he's not asking me questions or he's trying to peep where I'm at emotionally. He doesn't care about my emotional health. You know, so who am I talking to? Who am I going to become with this person? Who am I? How do I communicate myself? And like, I don't think people realize how much work it takes in these other areas. Like, it's okay to invest in your physical for sure. Like, you want to be as healthy and you want to feel as beautiful as you want to feel for sure. I applaud that. But like all that other stuff is a lot of work, a lot of work. So if you're obsessed with your physical appearance to the point where you're trying to look like a certain type of person to attract a certain type of person, yo, that is a prison. That is a prison. It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't go. Wait, don't do it. And before you know it, years and years and years go by. You're like, damn. Yeah. Damn, my spirit as a woman is not a safe home for the man I'm trying to attract.
Damn.
I'm not safe.
We are, listen, we
But
cooking.
don't come for me.
No. They can't. They know it's true. We know everybody that's listening to what you're saying, we know it's true. Right? And they're having the conversations at the barbecues and the locker rooms anyway. So we good.
Okay.
Man. One of the things, since we talked a lot about what we're not doing right in relationships, I always like to spin it and be like, okay, what can we do? So with that in mind, what can we do? Maybe you can talk from the woman's perspective and I could talk from the man's perspective, or you could do both or whatever one you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
What do you feel like we can do to like cultivate healthy relationships?
This is a good question. And everyone's answer is going to be different.
No, for sure.
For me, what feels healthy to me is, I think I touched upon it in the beginning, is I want a relationship that is worthy of protecting. I want to feel like I have something to protect. That's really important to me. And I want the other person to feel that too. And I know that protection can only enhance and advance the more that you care about what you have and the more that you cultivate it. And I want to be with someone or have something that we understand and know is only going to grow in its beauty. And we're both equally invested in it becoming and feeling more beautiful. And it's also endless journey. Like, you know, a lot of people haven't even started or aren't even on that road or don't even understand. I think people have this mindset that in relationship, as the years go by, it gets worse. You get jaded, you get bored, but that's the mindset. That's your perception. I wouldn't be with anybody like that. I want to be with someone, I want to cultivate with someone that understands that we can just become better artists for each other and treat our life as art and treat our home and our energy as art and invest in each other.
Ooh, I like artists. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Artists. I'm about to tell them, yo, babe, you an artist, babe.
Yeah.
We about to cook something up. Nice. I really like that.
Let's have something to look forward to. Yeah. Let's have something to protect with our let's protect it. You know,
I like that. Because when I think about artists, I think about like, if I'm going to extend the analogy, like your life is a canvas and you really paint what you want.
Yes.
Like think about all these vision boards that people do and like all these different kind of things. Like that's essentially what we're talking about here. Like, it's like, okay, what is your vision? What is it that you want? You can create that with your partner, right? Like, and I think that's why it's so important to get with somebody. Going back to what I was talking about before, like, I always talk about, I want to retire my girl. I do, right? Like, that's something that's important for me. But it's been very important also during this period of me building that she also has something stable for herself right now. Because I couldn't imagine right now while I'm building now, I got to take away bricks from what I'm building to now give to you. And so I'm saying that to say, like, it's important for you to have someone that is aligning with where you guys want to go as a collective, and for you guys to have those conversations and know, like, okay, cool. This is our canvas. This is what we want from life. How do we get there? I want to retire you. Okay, cool. You're working right now. That's great, because that's going to give me enough time to be able to build this thing up to where I need to build it. So when I'm able to get it to this point, like, okay, cool, then we can talk about how we get you out of that thing. And if I'm not in a place where I plan things out and understand where I want to go, and if we haven't had those conversations as a couple, it makes it that much more difficult for us to cultivate something healthy, because we're both going in different directions based on what we individually think. So we may have canvases that are two separate canvases. Our backs are against each other and we're just drawing our own separate thing. Then we turn around and we look at it. We look at each of our canvases and we're like, oh shit, you drew something completely different than what I'm looking for. And I think oftentimes a lot of us get in relationships, and because we don't have these intentional conversations when we're dating or early in a relationship, we end up staying in something for like years, realizing like 2 years, 3 years down the line, like, oh wait, you want to go over there? Like, oh nah, fuck no, like I'm not trying to do that at all. Like, I remember in my last relationship, like, my ex wanted to be in Baltimore, and I was like, no, I'm good off that. From New York.
Shout out Baltimore.
No word. Shout out Baltimore.
No shade.
No shade. No shade at all. I don't want no beef. Don't pull up on me. Don't pull up on me when I'm in Maryland and try and tell you say you don't like Baltimore. Nah. That's not what it is. Listen, I love y'all and the do's and the twos and whatever the hell else the accent is, but listen, I wasn't trying to be out there. Right? That's the main point what I'm trying to say.
That makes sense.